Innocent.
I'm innocent too.
I'm innocent. You go to any prison, you ask any guy who's serving time, and he'll tell you he's innocent. I got a bum rap. I had a lousy lawyer. I was in Toledo visiting my mama. Yeah, you hear a whole pack of lies. But what about that one brother who's telling the truth? The one who really is innocent. His voice is buried so damn deep beneath the others, he's gonna grow hoarse just trying to be heard.
Leo Glenn is dead. I'm sorry. Reality just hasn't sunk in. It's so bad, you know? He and I haven't been getting along lately. Well, we all had our disagreements with Leo, but still, he was the best man for the worst job.
Amen.
I spoke to his ex-wife at the cemetery. She and his daughter didn't want to make the drive. Would I pack up Leo's belongings? I don't think she has a clue about my relationship with him.
Mary knew. She said she was happy Leo had someone. She hated the idea of him being all alone after the divorce.
Tim, I talked to the governor about naming you the new warden.
I'm sure Devlin jumped.
Well, he didn't say no.
Doesn't matter. Don't want the job.
This place needs a strong, sensible hand, Tim. That's you.
Stan has some interesting hearsay.
Lionel Kelch whacked the warden. And Willie Brandt. And before that, he helped Brandt waste Mayor Lolan.
How do you know this?
Kelch is a bragger. And I hate braggers.
All right, take Stan into protective custody. Bring Couch to the hall.
All right.
You ever been in the hall, Couch?
No, sir.
First, you're naked, so it's cold. Then, you're pissing shit in a bucket. Worse, you're alone. Utterly alone. 24 hours a day.
Except for the meals, right? When you see the hacks?
Theoretically. See, some of these guys, they forget to bring the food. Especially to someone accused of killing the man they respected. Strip.
McManus, wait. What are my alternatives?
You can give me the name of the person that hired you.
But the governor's eulogy of Glenn was very moving.
Oh, yeah? I nodded off.
What does McManus want to send me about?
I don't know. He just told me to find you.
Think he'll get the warden gig?
Never know.
Don't be shy, Officer Johnson. I'm gonna have to read you your rights.
Before they cart your ass downtown. Just tell me why. Why'd you hire Brandt in the first place? Huh? Was it because of those little girls?
I'm not saying word one till I get a lawyer and cut myself a nice, juicy deal.
Leo trusted you.
Tim? Remember back 5 years ago? You announced from this very stage that I was eliminating all high school and college equivalency programs. I'm gonna give a speech praising education as the one last hope prisoners have. Naming the new program after Leo Glynn. Now the times have changed. Maybe it's me, maybe I've mellowed.
We just received a call from Detective Tarnowski. Adrian Johnson has implicated Perry in the murders of Lowen, Brandt, and Leo.
What? You're next, Evelyn.
Governor. Shut up,
We need to-
Perry. Cancel the press conference. Let's get back to the mansion. These charges are scurrilous. It's a vain attempt to attack a fine young man.
Yeah, who's one step away from getting fucked up the ass? Unless you can make a deal, too.
Hey, I only...
Shut up. I'll handle this.
How? See, I don't see what you can do, except type out your resignation. You know what the irony is? The irony is that Wilson Lowen got you elected. And now Lowen's ghost is gonna bring you down. My only hope is that when you go to prison, they send you here to Oz.
Allie, you coming?
No, I'm not. You little prick.
Accept your resignation. Yours too, my man.
I'm not going anywhere.
We'll see about that.
Thank you all for coming. Leo Glynn's untimely death has left an enormous void in Oswald.
Can the speech, Commissioner. Just tell us who's gonna be our new boss.
All righty. Some of you may already know him from when he worked here previously.
Oh, no.
More recently, he's been doing a bang-up job at Lardner. Martin Querns.
Hello, everybody. I'm back. Tim McManus. Come on down. I don't know what you did to piss off the governor, but he sure as shit wants your head hanging off a spike on the North Tower.
So I'm out.
Consider this your month's notice.
Fabulous.
Of course, a lot can't happen in a month. This murder scandal could mean the end of Devlin's days in office.
I don't know. He skated through worse and come out on top.
Like I said, we have to wait and see. Of course, if he goes, you may not have to. I wasn't lying when I said I was a big fan of the concept of M-City.
Did he fire you?
I'm not sure.
Sister, get your buns in here. This is a restraint chair. It will be placed in the hole. If you disobey, you will be placed in it. I wanted you all to see this monster to let you know I will not take any shit from anyone. So, Remember, don't fuck with quirds.
Here's a story, and it's true. The Wisconsin DOC has banned all sexually explicit materials received by prisoners through the mail. These include the swimsuit issue of Sports Illustrated, copies of Vanity Fair, Maxim, and Rolling Stone, as well as various motorcycle and fitness magazines. Also banned was a photograph of Michelangelo's Sistine Chapel. The DOC felt the nude paintings that adorn the Vatican ceiling could, quote, impede rehabilitation.
I got the results back. Your blood test.
Don't tell me. I got AIDS.
You're HIV positive, which does not necessarily mean you have AIDS.
It's occupied.
Hello, Robson.
What do you want, Clarence?
Your ass.
You gonna rape me?
That's right.
Okay.
Huh, that's it? No struggle?
You'd win anyways. Fire when ready.
Is everybody ready? James would like to address everybody.
Well, what I have to say is goodbye. As of today, I'll be transferring to Unit F. You see, I'm HIV positive. Initially, I blamed Cutler, the guy who raped me. But the truth is, this is my fault. Because all the times I had unprotected sex, thinking I'd never be the one to catch my dick in the zipper. And even though I know I'm gonna live a long time, I also know this didn't have to happen. Anyway, I'm glad I got to spend some time with you guys. To see through the window both ways.
Hey, Robson. We gotta teach Clarence Searoy a lesson. You know, he's claiming he butt-fucked you.
He did.
What? Why didn't you say something? Why didn't you stop him?
Retribution. It's all about retribution.
You let a nigger take you in the ass. You know what that means.
I'm out of the Brotherhood.
Yeah, that's right.
I don't care, Vern. I'm moving to F.
The fag unit?
They're not all fags. Hey, Clarence. Got a little news for you.
Yeah, bitch. What's that?
I'm HIV positive. So if I were you, I'd get myself checked out regular.
And you knew all along?
Yep. Jesus, Vern. I've never seen you so afraid.
the story, and it's true. Mariano Abson escaped the Connor Correctional Center in Hominy, Oklahoma, by hiding in the back of a garbage truck. His body was found 2 hours later, crushed to death, in the truck's trash tray. Now, Abson was only serving a 3-year sentence. 3 years. That's how desperate he was to get the fuck out.
Good. Can't sleep?
This is the best time. When it's quiet. When the day still has possibilities. Today is Stella's first day back after her breast surgery.
You're excited.
And afraid. Before she went into the hospital, I told Stella that I loved her.
Don't be old Sea-Dog.
But she said I didn't. Which of course means she doesn't love me. Stella?
I got your flowers. Oh.
Did I hurt you?
No. I'm just not used to the new breast yet.
I can't tell the difference.
Only God can make a tree, but fortunately, man can fix pretty much everything else.
Any problems?
The medicine I'm on is pixelating my memory, so if I start to repeat myself or forget a name, forgive me.
No. It's you who has to forgive me for my silliness, for thinking we both shared the same feelings.
The same feelings? I don't know. But I do love you, Robert. In my fashion. It's all a matter of perspective. To see a world in a grain of sand and a heaven in a wildflower.
Hold infinity in the palm of your hand and eternity in an hour.
Ms. Coffo, ATSEC is a restricted area.
I want to see Pablo Rosa.
Oh, he's not allowed any visitors.
But I work here.
Those are the rules.
How do we get the rules changed? Just this once?
I don't know. Talk to someone higher up.
Who?
I don't know.
He pretends to be a tough guy, but he's not. Pablo's just another terrified kid. And I'm afraid what's going through his head right now, sitting alone in that hellhole.
What would you like to happen?
Well, at the very least, get him some books to read.
They'll never allow him to have books in the hall. But there's always a way to finagle something. How much cash do you have?
Pablo, can you hear me?
Missy? You're okay?
I'm fine. And you?
I'm going sort of crazy.
Well, I'm here to help you with that.
How?
I'm gonna read to you. The Adventures of Tom Sawyer. Chapter 1. Tom plays, fights, and hides. Tom. No answer. Tom. No answer. What's gone with that boy, I wonder? You, Tom! The old lady pulled her spectacles down and looked out over them, about the room. Then she put them up and looked out under them. She seldom or never looked through them for so small a thing as a boy.
I just had another visit with Norma and the baby. Fatherhood is a remarkable thing.
I wouldn't know.
What do you mean? You had Alex.
But I didn't raise him. He never even knew I was alive until he was a grown man. I was never a father to my son.
Here's Ruby, who's not my own, who I will help to raise. Still, I'd like someday to have my own offspring. From my own loins, as it were.
Agamemnon, please. I've just eaten.
Well, I guess it's a fool's gold, since we're not allowed conjugals. And by the time I'm out, Norma will be past her childbearing years.
There are alternatives. Artificial insemination, for example.
Sure. I could jerk off, and then overnight my sperm to Norma next day delivery. Bob, you're brilliant. Mwah.
The commissioner says no.
No? How can he say no?
Well, he doesn't want to start an avalanche of requests for prisoners to artificially inseminate. He says that it opens up the state to safety, security, and legal risks.
But I have a right to procreate.
Well, not necessarily. The United States Supreme Court guarantees a prisoner the right to marry and not to be sterilized. Now, the justices have never expressed an opinion on prisoners bearing children.
What can we do?
We? Nothing. You should contact the Society for Prisoners' Rights, have them assign you a lawyer.
I will, goddammit. Just because I broke the law doesn't mean I'm not a man.
True, but Pusmalis, not every man was supposed to be a father.
Every man should have a right to choose.
Whoa. Go easy with that stuff, Agamemnon. You're looking like an oil slick.
You're right. I'm nervous. The judicial panel is meeting today to decide if I can artificially inseminate Norma. If they say yes, I could be a father by Christmas.
Have you talked this through with Dr. Nathan? The entire procedure is costly, time-consuming, and most often unsuccessful.
Why are you always trying to dampen my spirits?
Because you constantly rush into things without thinking, only to get your heart broken.
That's not true. Okay, maybe it's a little true. But Bob and Oz, that's all we have. Hopes and dreams.
Having reviewed the testimony and evidence, we have reached the following conclusion. Since the state has the right to eliminate conjugal visits, we do not see restricting artificial insemination as unreasonable. And though we agree that to procreate is a fundamental right, the very purpose of punishment is to take away fundamental rights. We therefore deny the plaintiff's petition.
We lost?
I'm afraid so.
Well, we'll appeal.
No, I'm sorry. There's no appeal.
Back to your cage, Miss Mouse.
No.
Don't give me any lip.
Wait, you bastard, wait! My leg! Kill you, motherfucker!
Put away those hot dogs, everybody, and get your bathing suit on.
Yeah.
Get ready to...
Chico, where's Blue Smiles? You're missing the best Miss Sally ever.
He hit a judge?
That's right. Who would have thought Blue Smiles would get violent?
What do you expect? You reduce a man to nothing, and then shocked he becomes ballistic.
Well, in any case, you're gonna get a new roomie. All right, he's a guy from.
I don't care. Wherever he is. I'll adapt. In 38 years, I've had 74 cellmates, and I can't even recall the face or the name of the one before Bismarck. In a year, I won't remember him. Poor Bismarck. He'll probably never see Norma again, will he?
Yeah. Who knows?
God knows. But he isn't telling.
Morning. What's wrong with her?
Claire asked me for a second opinion.
Oh, she's sick?
She's pregnant. You asked to see me, Father?
Yes. Come in. Sit down.
What's this about?
You're being pregnant. I'm not trying to insinuate myself into anything. I just wanted you to know that if you want to talk.
What I tell you remains between us, right? Because I could lose my job.
I promise.
My relationship with men in general has been disastrous. Yet here I am, surrounded by them. Which is why, Father, since coming to Oz, I have fucked a lot of men. Yeah. A lot of prisoners. You're shocked.
In a way, yes. And, in a way, no.
Now, I'm pregnant by one of them.
You know which one?
Well, my best guess is the baby will be golden brown and marinated in salsa. Which means I can't raise him or her in my redneck neighborhood. I can't afford to move. And if I could, where would I go? Little Havana? I am screwed.
Claire, are you thinking of having an abortion? Because...
Oh, save your breath, Father. You Catholics aren't the only ones who are against abortion.
So, what are you gonna do?
Take a leave of absence. Drop the calf. And from then on, keep my fucking legs crossed.
I'll never be a father now.
Yeah, well, we all got our problems.
Here's a story, and it's true. A municipal court judge in Texas was indicted on 4 counts of sexual misconduct. Seeing this judge extorted sexual favors from the female relatives of criminal defendants in exchange for reducing the defendant's bond or ordering their release. Hey, when you're horny, you're horny.
Mr. Hoyt, thank you for coming to see us. I'm Father Mikado.
How do you do?
Oh, and this is Sister Peter Marie.
Sorry. Hello, nice to meet you.
This is my first trip to a prison.
Oh, you haven't visited Jazz before?
No. I'm not exactly sure what it is that you want from me.
Well, we feel that in order for Jazz to fully recover, he needs to deal with certain emotional problems.
Yeah. you can't blame Evangeline and me for the way the boy turned out. We were good parents. I mean, we didn't just give him things. We gave him love. Plenty of love. But there was always something not quite right about the boy. From the very first day that we brought him home from the orphanage.
Jazz was adopted?
My wife and I couldn't have children. We adopted 3. The other 2 are perfectly normal, healthy, warm, and generous people.
Have you ever tried to find out more about Jazz's birth parents?
Yes, the father died in prison. The mother lived in Morrisville. Whether she still lives there, who knows?
Mr. Hoyt, could I have the information about Jazz's birth parents?
Certainly.
Drink your juice.
No.
Drink your juice.
No.
Drink the goddamn juice.
No, bitch.
Get the fuck out of my face!
Jessica, one of the hardest things about working in Oz is trying to separate the man from his crime. If you can't do that, even with Jazz Hoyt, you shouldn't be here.
I'm sorry. You're right, as usual. Let me make it out to you. Are you free for lunch?
No, actually. I'm in the middle of trying to locate Hoyt's birth mother.
Why?
I want to know where Hoyt came from.
In order to save him?
Well, yes.
You are a remarkable man, Ray. You are a saint.
Hardly.
Well, if you won't have lunch with me, how about dinner? You haven't eaten unless you've tasted my roast chicken. I won't take no for an answer.
All right. I'd be delighted.
Great. 7:30? He was only 1 day old when I gave him up for adoption. My boyfriend had just been sent to prison. And my parents thought that I should have a chance at life. Buster was a real bastard. Excuse me, Father. But he was a slime ball. My husband, John. He's a sweet, sweet man. Gotta tell you, I'm real nervous about seeing my son. I actually thought to call and cancel. I'll be with you every step. Thank you.
Mrs. Oppenheimer, Jazz is in an extremely volatile mental state. He may say terrible, terrible things.
I have no expectations, Father. I only hope that my visit can help make my son whole. Are you ready, Jazz?
Uh-huh.
Hi.
Mama. Hello.
Well, we'll see you at 12 noon tomorrow, then. Excellent. Thanks again for everything. Okay, goodbye.
Working late?
Well, yes,
I've been trying to do what you suggested, to separate the man from the crime. But I don't know, I see Hoyt every day in the hospital ward, and the two seem to be intertwined.
there are many, many places looking for qualified nurses, Jessica. I could help you.
Well, then we would never see each other.
Look, I'm certainly not your only reason for working in Oz.
Not my only reason, no. But I have so few close friends.
Please stop that.
Stop what?
Stop touching me.
Oh, sorry.
No, I'm sorry that I can't be more to you.
What do you mean?
I took a vow of celibacy.
Do you... How dare you? I am a good Catholic woman. I have been all my life.
Well, that's not...
How dare you have such thoughts? My son was right about you. You are nothing but a fucking slanty-eyed mongrel.
You do something for me. Kill Timmy Kirk.
Ray, listen to this. After his mother left, Jazz Hoyt really opened up. He told me it was the Reverend Cloutier who ordered him to kill Timmy Kirk the first time.
Well, how was that possible? Cloutier was in the burn unit. He was barely able to make sounds, let alone speak.
Well, he says that Cloutier appeared to him in his cell looking completely normal.
An apparition?
Afterward, when he was sent to solitary, his biker buddies decided to take revenge. They went to the burn unit and carried Cloutier away.
To where?
A Hoyt says that's the one fact he will reveal only to you.
Where did they take the Reverend Cloutier? If I tell you, the other bikers, they'll kill us both.
Hoyt, I need to know.
Okay.
Here's a story, and it's true. A male prisoner at the Muskegon Correctional Facility in Michigan sexually assaulted the 3-year-old daughter of a woman who was visiting him. As a result, the state DOC came up with the harshest, most restrictive visiting policies of anywhere in the country, which included the banning of all minors, even family members. So you see, one man's fuck-up fucked up everybody else's happiness.
Buddy, I've been talking. I feel guilty lying to my brothers, telling them the bookbinding machinery was destroyed by accident.
Did you get your check from the insurance company? So, none of you all lost any money. Which you sure shit would have when the company folded.
Money is not the issue. You committed a criminal act, and I'm benefiting from it. I have to do something.
Whatever you do will destroy your reputation with your brothers over there. Can you live with that?
You gonna tell me what that was all about?
I was coming to see you next, to make a full confession.
I'm all ears, as they say.
The accident which destroyed the bookbinding machinery was not an accident. Burr Redding is responsible.
Why jabber now?
Because I feel guilty. Disgraced the memory of Kareem Saeed. Each night when I pray, the words become more and more hollow. My soul is in peril.
I have to punish you. Officer. Take him back to M-City. Put him in the cage.
I don't know what you're talking about, McManus.
I haven't been anywhere near that bookbinding machinery.
Arif says you sent someone.
Arif is delusional.
What's going on?
I'm afraid you're gonna have to find a new foreman, Donna. Redding's taking an early retirement in solitary.
You got no proof.
Arif's word's good enough for me. Get him out of here.
Tim, I just signed a new contract with a major magazine publishing house. I need Burr.
I'm sorry.
Isn't there some deal we can work out?
No deals. This is not a negotiation. This is us.
Chucky. Hey. You make the call?
Yeah, I made the call.
And our mutual friend?
He gave the okay.
You know, Angelo and I have done a lot of business together. In fact, at every club I've opened, your nephew's been like a silent partner.
I don't intend to be so silent.
You need to mellow out, big man. You're Dundee. On me. That's not your voice. You see, Chulo? It's as easy as 1, 2, 3, down here they go.
Where'd you get that?
From Torquemada. You ever been to one of his clubs?
Nope. Never got past the velvet ropes. They're slow on them things, man.
I got into Dino's one. The lights, the sound, and the women. Oh, and Bullseye Rosa. Oh. Oh.
Chico, settle down, man. Oh, God's gonna put your ass in the restraining chair.
Torquemada says he's gonna start giving that sneaky fucking hat too, man. Oh. What's going on? Where am I? Shit!
It's okay.
Shit! Don't touch me! Don't finger me! Don't! Get him off me! Get him off me!
You seem down.
A guy overdosed.
Close friend?
You know, in Oz, you don't have friends. You have people that look the same as you. Wolfgang had the Aryans. And me, well, I've mostly been a loner.
Me too. Funny, I used to dread coming here to visit Wolfgang. But I don't anymore.
Merry Christmas, motherfucker.
You've had your last meeting with Kathy Jo Cutler. The girl is being talked to right now.
You heard her?
What, you'll get your drugged-out Latino pals to come at me?
No. Just you and me, carajo.
And ruin your chances for parole? All because of a cheap, stupid cunt who doesn't know her place?
I had a little run-in with the Aryans. We worked it out.
Yeah, I can see that.
Listen, I know you're gonna want to help McManus. It would be better for me and for my parole. A little incident just disappeared.
Miguel.
Look, the reason why we fought ain't gonna come back again. Schillinger's gonna see to that. Whatever you do is gonna make matters worse.
Okay. But the good news is, Louise Ruiz has agreed to see you.
How did you do that?
Well, like everything else in life. Took persistence.
Ouch. That looks painful, baby. It's okay. I got a new shipment of D-tabs coming in today. So, since Gerda went wacky, hacks are making it tougher for me to move the merchandise through the system. I need your help. Why me? McManus trusts you. Listen, I don't know how many times I'm gonna have to tell you till it actually penetrates the little pinata you got for her brain. I don't want any part of your bullshit. It's so fucking sexy. Get your hands off me. I like straight boys best. You know what? This is one straight boy you ain't gonna be bending over. Leave me alone. Ugh, that's disgusting.
Now remember, if you want to get paroled, you gotta convince Ruiz that you're sincere. Are you ready?
Hello, Mr. Ruiz.
I don't have a lot of time, Alvarez. Say what you gotta say.
Luis, we agreed that you two would have a conversation, that you would spend a few minutes getting to know each other.
Alone.
Yeah. Okay, I'll be right outside.
Cerise. Sorry I hit you at the last parole hearing.
Why are you sorry? I was an asshole. Deliberately provoking you to see if you could handle yourself. You failed.
I know.
But what, Alvarez? Sorry, don't cut it. I turned myself around. I said 3 Hail Marys, bullshit.
It's not bullshit. I am improving.
I know you, Alvarez. I grew up on the same streets. I've seen hot-headed dicks like you give every Latino a bad name. Well, the final score is this. You aren't getting out of Oz. Not in 3 years, not in 30, not ever. Oh, we'll still go through the procedure, but that's so each time your number comes up, I can see how much you've ripened. I'm gonna watch you ripen till you rot. That's right. Hit me again.
Miguel? Miguel?
Guess who's your new roommate? I knew you'd be thrilled. You want to help me make my bed, sugar?
Hey. Let me tell you something. You may have wined and dined, hired and fired, bought and sold. And I may have never done nothing with my life. But there is no way. Hear me? No way that I'm ever gonna be a bitch.
Miguel. Dumpling. I don't want you to be my bitch. I have a little confession. I'm a virgin. That's right. I've never had sex with man, woman, fish, or fowl. Now you're thinking, I've heard about the orgies. Well, my clubs, yes. My home, quite a scene. But I myself never indulge. I provide a pleasurable environment, the necessary ambrosia. Then I let nature take its course. And I watch.
Lights out!
So I don't want to fuck you. That would be too common. No, Miguel Alvarez. I want to be you.
You wanna be me, huh? You know what? You're welcome to it. tired of trying. I'm tired of the walls. The lies. The fear. The death. I'm so tired. You got one of those D-tabs? You wanna party, baby?